I'm MightMouse74, and this is Optimus Prime.
For the Transformers community, please subscribe to MightMouse74.
Hey, what's going on, Mouseketeers? MightMouse74 with the cool Transformers video review. From Transformers 4 Age of Extinction, I bring to you Leader Class Optimus Prime. So just on the back, as always, you get a bio. Optimus Prime has long believed that freedom is the right of all sentient beings. The Autobot commander prepares the battle that will allow the Autobots to reclaim their role as Earth's honored protector. Just up here at the top, it says changes in 20 steps. Here we see a picture of Optimus Prime in robot mode and truck mode. He comes with his Sword of Judgment and Vector Shield. Also available Leader Class Grimlock, which I have, so stay tuned for that. So without further ado, enough about the package. Let's get Leader Class Optimus Prime out of here and see what he's all about. Okay, so here we have Leader Optimus Prime in his new improved truck mode. Now he does come with a couple of weapons. He comes with his Sword of Judgment, which all the way through the sword has a yellow translucent look to it with a little bit of silver, orange, and blue detailings on both sides of the sword. As for the Vector Shield, has some gray molded detailings on the top, as well as some red detailings here, and a little bit of red detailings on the side of the Vector Shield. On the bottom of the Vector Shield, there's a peg right there, and on the back of Optimus Prime, there's a peg hole where the trailer hitch is. Grab the Vector Shield, plug that on the top, just like that. Underneath of Optimus Prime, there's a hole right there. Grab the Sword of Judgment, put that through, just like that. Okay, as for the details of Optimus Prime, he has chrome detailings on both sides of the smokestacks here. He has chrome detailings, what I would assume these are the gas tanks on both sides. He also has chrome detailings on both sides of the steps. He also has a little bit of silver molded detailings on both sides here. He also has some chrome detailings on the visor, on the grille, on the bumper. He also has some yellow translucent windows on the front of the truck there, on the side, and on the other side right there. He also has some red flames alongside of the truck, red flames along top of the wheel well, some more red flames on the hood, and some more red flames on the other side. There's also a total of 8 Autobot logos. There's one there, there's one on the grill, and there's actually 6 on each side of the tires. There's 2 there, and 2 on the back. Now for a comparison in truck mode. Here is Movie 3, Transformers Dark of the Moon Leader Striker, Optimus Prime. To transform Optimus Prime into his robot mode, the first thing you want to do is just lift this top panel up, just like that, and then these side panels you want to bring them down, just like that, and then the back half here, you want to unpeg on the bottom from here, do the same thing on the other side, just unpeg like that, and then bring this whole section back like that, and then with this piece here, you just want to bring that down just like so. Next thing you want to do, you want to get the arms out of the way. Just move them out like this. Rotate the arm like that. Do the same thing on the other side. You want to bring the arms out like this. Rotate the arm. So now the arm is facing forward. And then with this here, you just want to split very carefully like that. And then these kind of just rotate around just like so. Next thing you want to do, bring this whole section of the truck down just like that, and then you want to split down the center of the truck just like that, and then with the grill and the bumper, you want to lift that up, rotate that around just like that. Do the same thing on the other side with the grill and the bumper, rotate it around just like that. The next thing you're going to do is grab the legs, bring them out and around just like that. If you want, while you're at it, you can bring out the foot like that. Do the same thing with the other side. Bring it around, out and around, and then bring out the foot just like that. And you want enough clearance. You want to be able to rotate the whole section at the waist around just like that, and kind of just straighten everything all out. and you have pretty much the legs done. Next thing you want to do, with the tires alongside the legs right here, you just want to rotate them around, just like that. Do the same thing with the other side. Just rotate the tire so the tire is now facing backwards, just like that. With these two side panels here, just make sure you unpeg them. There's two peg holes, one there and one right there. Just make sure you unpeg it like that. Do the same thing on the other side. Just make sure you unpeg it like that. And these other panels here, make sure they're on the inside of Optimus Prime on the back like this, and then that just kind of rests like that, doesn't really peg in anywhere. Then do the same thing on the other side. Make sure this panel is behind Optimus Prime's leg, just like that. And these little side panels just kind of rest alongside the hips of Optimus Prime. Like I said, they don't really peg in anywhere. And the last two things you want to do to make Optimus Prime complete, and this part is actually pretty cool. Just bring this part down, like that. Bring the chest piece down, and out pops his head. And here we now have Transformers 4 Age of Extinction Leader Class Optimus Prime in his very cool looking robot mode. Let's have a closer look, and you guys can check out some of the details on him. Here's a quick headshot for you. Optimus Prime can and will hold his Sword of Judgment and Vector Shield. Just grab the Sword of Judgment, and both of his thumbs are articulated. You can move them back. Just take the sword and put it in the palm of his hand and put the thumb back in there like that. And for the Vector Shield, there's a peg where I showed you in the beginning of my review right there. There's a peg hole alongside the arm of Optimus Prime right there, and that just plugs in just like that. So for a comparison with Optimus Prime in his robot mode, here he is again with Movie 3, Transformers Dark of the Moon Leader Striker Optimus Prime. Okay, so to transform Optimus Prime back into his truck mode, the first things you're going to do is lift this part up like that, take the chest piece, lift that up, just like that, and then push down on the head. Hopefully it'll stay down, just like that. Next thing you're going to do with the side panels here, you just want to bring them out. Get the arm out of the way for a minute. Get this one out just like that. And you want to peg this together just like that. Do the same thing with the other side. Take the other side panel out just like that. And you want to peg them together. Get the arm out of the way. And just peg it like that. Next, you're going to rotate the tires that are alongside the legs right here. Just rotate them around like that. Do the same thing on the other side. Just rotate the tire around. So now the tire is facing towards you, just like that. Next thing you want to do, you want to rotate at the hips. And again, guys, make sure you have enough clearance to do so, just like that. And with these, you want to bring these up. There's a panel on the inside of Optimus Prime's leg right there. If you guys can see that or not, gives it a nice touch. And just rotate that. Bring the legs or the feet up first. Do the same thing with the other side. Bring the feet up first. And now you want to rotate that around like that. Do the same thing on the other side. Again, there's a latch on the inside right there. Just take this and rotate that inwards, just like that. Take the bumper and the grill, bring it out and around and down like that. Do the same thing on the other side. Take the grill and the bumper, bring it around and down. Peg that in there just like that. If you want, you can even bring these guys together like this, forming the front half of the truck. A little bit hard to do, but it can be done. Just give everything a good squeeze, like that. Next thing you're going to do is bring the arms in right here, just like that, and then rotate the arm back so the arm is facing outwards. Bring the arm in just like that, rotate the arm outwards like that. Do the same thing with the other arm. Bring the other arm in. Make sure you rotate the arm backwards just like that. And then all you have to do is bring the front half of the truck, bring it up like that. And I'll show you the next step in a second. So now that you have it like this with the arms folded in nicely like that, you can now take the back half, lift that up like this, and take the whole entire section, bring that down, and when doing so, you can clip these guys together like that. Do the same thing with the other side, clip it in just like that. So from here, on both sides of the panels, there's grooves, one right there and one on the other side, and there's also slots, one there and one on the other side. All you really have to do is lift it up and make sure it's pegged in that little slot right there. Do the same thing on the other side. Again, there's a groove and there's a slot just right there. Just lift that up and just make sure everything's all lined up together, just like that. With the roof section, bring it around and make sure you peg it in nice and tight, just like that. And there's two pegs, one there, one right there. There's two peg holes, one there and one right there. All you basically have to do is line it up and make sure everything's all tabbed in nice and secure. And here you have Optimus Prime back into his truck mode. And for the weapons again, take the vector shield, plug that on the back, just like that, and take the sword of judgment, plug it through the hole, just like that. So this is MightMouse74 with my big review. You have just seen from the new movie, Transformers 4 Age of Extinction. This is Leader Class Optimus Prime. This is definitely an awesome figure to have. If you guys can transform this one, you can transform anything you put your mind to. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, support the mouse, support your Transformers community. Stay tuned for more reviews to come. I want to thank everybody for watching. And as always, guys, take care, everyone.